Hi kids! Welcome to Stories and Tales channel. My name is Miss Mimi and we have something totally new and exciting for you. We're not going to be reading stories as usual, so you want to check this video out. Be ready because I'm ready for you today. Hi kids, my name is Miss Mimi and today we are going to have a blast. Let's start off with a song, one of my favorite nursery rhymes. Do you want us to hear it? Let's go. Miss Polly had a dolly who was sick. So she phoned for the doctor to be quick. The doctor came with his hat and his bag, and he knocked at the door with a rat-a-tat-tat. He looked at the dolly and he shook his head. He said, Miss Polly, put her straight to bed. He wrote on a paper for a pill. I'll be back in the morning for my bill. I'll be back in the morning for my bill. We're going to take that again, but maybe I'll sing it a bit faster this time. Do you want to join me? Miss Polly had a dolly who was sick. So she called for the doctor to be quick. The doctor came with his hat and his bag, and he knocked at the door with a rat-a-tat-tat. He looked at the dolly and he shook his head. He told Miss Polly, put her straight to bed. He wrote on a paper for a pill. I'll be back in the morning for my bill. I'll be back in the morning for my bill. I'll be back in the morning for my bill. Do you have a favorite song that you like to sing? You know what? Next time you can send me your songs and then we'll sing it here on the channel. Today, I'm super excited. Can you guess? We're going to do something really exciting and different today. Today, I'm not reading you a story. You're telling me a story. Oh my goodness. Okay, kids, let's get into it. So today, the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to give you one instruction before we start. Can you find a quiet place to sit and watch this video? Because we're going to do a little bit of learning today. So we're learning with Miss Mimi, not just reading with Miss Mimi. So excited. Okay, so today the first thing we're going to learn is how to handle our books. You all know that our books are our friends, right? We should take care of them like we take care of our very treasured things, right? Good. Sometimes we don't know how to take care of our books. That's why they get torn or they get missing. We have missing pages in our books. We have books in the garbage. And that's not nice. Today I'm going to show you what to do with your books. So this is my book. I'm not going to tear the pages of my book. No. I'm not going to throw my book on the floor and step on it. No. You know what else I'm not going to do? I'm not going to open my book like this. No. That's not how we handle our books. Let me show you how to treat our books really nice. This is a book. This is the cover page. If you do not know, it's called a cover page. And on this page, you have information about the title of the book and then who wrote the book, right? So you want to open your book nice like this. One page and then the next page. And then the next page, and then the next page, gently and nicely. Okay? If you do it this way, your books are going to stay longer. They're not going to get turned, you're not going to have pages that are missing, you're not going to have water on it, which is another thing. When we're with our books, we don't have juice, and water next to our book, just so that it doesn't spill and mess up the pages of our books. Okay? It's pretty easy to just take care of our books. You know another thing? When you're all done reading a book, what do? You put it back in the shelf where it belongs. Okay? You don't just throw it on the floor and then tomorrow someone trips all over it and then your book's a mess and the person's a mess and everybody's crying. No. Now, I'm also going to talk about what kind of books we have. We have books that have words and pictures in them. We also have books that have only pictures. When books have only pictures, you tell the story. The story isn't told to you. You get to decide what happens in the story using the pictures, which is what we're going to do today. Also, we have books that don't have pictures. They only have words. Most times those books are for the bigger kids or for the adults, like me. Okay? And then on all the pages of the books, we have numbers. Numbers, and they go in order. So you have page 1. The pages, the numbers also match the number of pages in the book, right? So right here, when you pick up a book, I want you to look out for where the numbers are. Sometimes the numbers are written underneath. Sometimes the numbers are written at the top. You find where the numbers are written in your books. And then that's how you know what page you are. Page 28 in the book. And so sometimes when you want to talk about a book, you would say, oh, when I was reading the book in page 28, I saw this. And then the person who wants to check out what's in page 28 takes the book and flips to page 28 and they get the information that they need. Are we clear? All right. So now we're going into the more fun part. I know this was about how not to hold our books, but today we're going to do a little bit of picture reading. Follow my lead. Ta-da! Okay! What are we learning to do today? So today we are learning to picture read. Yay! So I put date over here so that whatever date it is where you are, you put it right there. Picture reading. What is picture reading? Picture reading simply is looking at the pictures and telling a story using the pictures. Okay? So we're going to start with this picture. I'm going to ask questions and then I'm going to show you how we picture read. While you're there, you can follow along. And guess what? At the end of this video, you can go back and look at the pictures and pick one that you want to talk about and just talk about it with mom or with dad. Okay? Great. So I'm picturing the first picture. The first question to ask is, what do you see? What do you see in the picture? I see a girl. What else do you see, Miss Mimi? What do you see out there? I see a black girl. A black girl in a pink pajamas. That looks like pajamas, doesn't it? I think it does. And she's sitting on a green couch. Oh, there are pillows too. A green and a yellow pillow. She's holding something. What do you think she's holding? It's a mug. Yes. But I wonder what's in that mug. What do you think? Could it be ice cream? No, I don't think so. We don't typically have ice cream mugs. Could it be water? When we look closely at the picture, you know what? I'm going to take it a bit closer to you. When we look closely at the picture, there seems to be steam coming out of that mug. So, except she's drinking hot water. But if she's not, then I suspect she's drinking maybe tea. Right. So, and look, there's a smile on her face. So I can tell that she's kind of happy. Right. Now, we're going to look around her environment. look outside the window. What time of the day do you think it is? Is it morning? No? How do you know that? Oh, because you see the moon. I know. And it's quite dark outside. The color of the sky is not light blue. It's dark blue. So it's kind of dark. Yes, so it is night. Well done. I see the moon and I see stars. That reminds me of the rhyme. I see the moon sees me. God made the moon and God made me. So yes, I can see the stars. You want us to count the stars? Can you see how many stars we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8! 8 stars! So she can see the moon from her window. Amazing. You are doing great. So the next step, now that we've established what we can see, we're going to talk about what is happening. And it could be anything. Your answer could be different from my answer. My answer could be different from your mom's answer because it's a picture and we are in control of the story. No one tells us what the story is. We make up the story ourselves. Isn't that cool? I think it's cool. Personally, I think it's cool. So let's go. What do you think is happening now in the picture? We've said what we see. We've said the colors. Remember to always describe what you see specifically. You don't just say she's sitting on a couch. No, she's sitting on a green couch or a soft couch. She's using a pink blanket, right? Or a torn blanket. She's a black girl with brown hair. Can you see? You look closely to see what's happening in the picture. So now, let's think about it. If we want to tell a story about this girl, you know the first thing I will do? I will give her a name. I will give her a name. So you pick a name in your home, I'll pick a name here. Okay? So for my story, let's say her name is Sarah. Yes, Sarah. So I'm gonna write Sarah. Sarah. So what do I want to tell? What story do I want to tell about Sarah right now? Let's think about what kind of day did Sarah have that she's having a cup of tea at night. Did she have a busy day? Or did she have a really relaxed day? Did she go to school? Is she tired? Is she sleepy? Does she look sleepy? She looks happy. Did something nice happen to her at school today? Maybe. What do you think happened to her at school today? You know what? Let's make something up, right? So let's say in my story, Sarah made a new friend at school. So she's so excited about her new friend and she's having tea. Thinking about her new friend because tomorrow she's going to see a new friend at school. You know how lonely it can be when you don't have any friends at school? So I'm sure it's a very, very great, lovely thing for Sarah. So she's thinking about her new friend who she made at school today because school just started. And she started at a new school and she made a new friend. So Sarah made a new friend. Can you see how my story is going? It could be anything. Okay, what else could we think about? What is Sarah going to do after having her tea? Is she going to go to bed immediately? Or, I say she goes to her room and picks up a book and she reads. Yes, I think that's what she does. And she reads her favorite book. What do you think her favorite book should be? I'm thinking, something about maybe Dora the Explorer. Yes, maybe her favorite book is Dora the Explorer. So she picks up her favorite book and she's reading it in bed. And she really loves the book. And she can't wait to tell her friend tomorrow about the book. And when she finishes the book, guess what she does next? She calls her mom. Mommy, I'm all done reading my book. I would like to go to bed now. So she calls mommy and mommy comes inside, gives her a kiss and a hug, and then says, good night, Sarah Bunny. I love you. Sleep tight. And Sarah says, I love you too, mommy. And then she turns off the lights and mommy goes out. And Sarah falls into a dreamy sleep. She has lots of dreams in her sleep where she's with her new friend and they're making lots of fun art together. And they are, what else do they do together? What do you do with your friends? They're making fun art. They draw pictures of each other. They go to each other's homes to play, right? So Sarah has a really nice sleep where she's dreaming about her friend. And then, that's the end of my story. I love it. 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 So this is Sarah's story. And if I was to give it a title, let's give it a title. How about Sarah makes a new friend? What do you think? I know, it's amazing. See, that's how easy it is to write your own story, to tell your own story. You know, if you can write, you should write. But if you can't write yet, you just tell the story. Stories are powerful, whether they're written down or they're told with our lips, okay? So Sarah makes a new friend. We wrote a story together. We picture read together. Are you excited? So before we go, I'm going to show you all the other pictures. You can decide to pick one picture to really, really talk about, okay? This is the second picture and this is the third picture. I would really love to hear your stories. I'm not kidding. I'm so excited. Whatever stories you can think about from these pictures, if you have a phone, you can type the stories in the comments. I want to see them. Or you can ask mom to help you type the stories so I can see them. Okay? Yay! That brings us to the end of today's video, today's lesson. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. We're going to be having a lot more of these, okay? See you soon. Bye. Oh, don't forget to like, to share, to subscribe, and drop a comment, please, okay? Bye.